with the battery packs in this electric Moke, we're now figuring out a bunch of other stuff, including like the seatbelt hoop and, importantly, where we charge it. So here's a 3D print of a CCS2 charger, which is the standard here in Australia. And of course, cars like this never were accommodating of this awkward shape and the idea that you've got to charge it. So there is a hole, which is where the original fuel filler would have been, because the fuel tank was in this kind of pontoon out the side. And so your first thought is, well, let's do it there. But there is some considerations in that the charge receptacles are not built to actually go this way, because you've got to think that, like water might pool in there. They've got drain holes. There's a bunch of other things. And also, centrally in a vehicle isn't fantastic for EV charging, because you're usually driving forwards into them or backing into the charger, rather than at a petrol station where you pull up to the side of it and it makes sense right on the side. So it's actually better. You see so many EVs, they're either centrally on the front or rear or on one of the corners. So we look at this and we have the port as well, and the back shell and the cable routing to figure out, well, maybe is it back here? Is this a bit awkward? Where do the cables go? But it asks questions. We don't want to adjust the bodywork and make it look weird when we do have all these sort of areas that we could perhaps have a door and then you put it in 45 degrees or something like that. I mean, you could do a fancy grill, and that's a common thing. But if you look at this, like, well, there's no space behind here to have all the port and the cables and everything like that. So the smaller the car, the more hard the packaging challenge.